Bristled a little bit, and then one of those litmus test questions that most Republican candidates in this election cycle are being asked. That endorsement you just talked about before a primary election of someone who is a relative unknown is a rare event. It just shows how much the Republicans want to get a jump start in this election and go after Senator Patty Murray, who is also expected to make it to the November election.
She's a career politician. I'm not that.
I spoke with Republican Tiffany Smiley at her home in Pasco.
Here, will you watch these real quick?
She's expected to be the second top vote getter in the August primary.
Yeah.
And then take on five-term incumbent Senator Patty Murray, who campaigned 30 years ago as a mom in tennis shoes.
Are you the new mom in tennis shoes?
I'm the new mom in town. That's who I am.
A political newcomer, she's never held elected office, but made her political presence known when she took on the Veterans Administration on behalf of her husband, who was blinded by a suicide bomber while on patrol in Iraq.
Our family has a track record of taking on big government and delivering for the people, delivering for the end user, and so that's where we differ.
Where do you stand on Roe v. Wade?
So for me, personally, I am pro-life. Women that have access to treatment, resources, care, anything they would need in that time of need will make the best decision.
She bristled at times when I asked litmus test questions for any Republican candidate.
Would you call yourself a Donald Trump conservative?
I would call myself Tiffany Smiley.
Would you welcome Donald Trump's support?
I welcome the support of all those who've called and wanted to get involved in our campaign.
Including Donald Trump?
We're here for the people of Washington State. I'm not here to create more division over one person this or one person that. Our family, my husband didn't lose his eyesight, has never seen his children. To play into the rhetoric of politics that's destroying our country today.
Is Joe Biden the duly elected president?
I live in reality. Joe Biden is our president, and I'm strong about election integrity because it is the bedrock of who we are in this country.
Was what happened on the Capitol on January 6th an insurrection?
Our family watched it, and we're deeply disappointed and heartbroken. That is not our country. That does not portray our patriotic country.
She calls the departure of U.S. forces in Afghanistan a moral and human rights failure that emboldened Russia's President Putin to launch war in Ukraine.
Girls can no longer go to school. They're already being, sold and raped and mutilated. That's absolutely unacceptable. That's not who we are as America. And Putin was watching that. It emboldened the evils of this world.
She was light on specifics in our discussion, sometimes avoiding the simple yes or no question.
Do you support federal legalization of marijuana?
Look, when I think of the drug issue, I think we need to look at what's killing our kids first and foremost. As a nurse, you're trained to stop the bleeding and save a life. And that's what's necessary in the next U.S. Senator from Washington State.
But she is adamant she'll make it through the primary and defeat Senator Patty Murray in November by hammering home one ideal.
Family values are important to you, but can that weather a race for the Senate?
Our family knows why we're in this fight. We know why we're doing this. And when your why outweighs anything else, you can withstand the test.
So when it comes to fundraising, Senator Murray has raised $14.5 million. That's double what Tiffany Smiley's campaign has raised. This does not include political action spending money, political action committee's money being spent on behalf of each candidate. Both campaigns have spent $17 million, and that just shows you this election is going to be a big one the nation will be watching. Back to you guys.